Alright, what is up YouTube? I'm 40 here. So we're back with another chunk of regional and other deck profiles for everybody. Well, we had OCG or OTS championships a week and a half ago, among other things. So just because the world's in a pandemic right now doesn't mean that I don't want to share information, especially as we are heading into the Master War Revision new ban list. The ideas, they're spinning. So, what do we have here? So we have a Cyber Dragon decklist. I believe this was sent to me by James Thomas. He ended up, this man consistently does well at his events, whether it be regionals or OTS championships. He's usually a top tier competitor among things. Now, to say the least, Cyber Dragons have been another one of those decks that everybody's like, you know, me too. I do personally think that this deck's going to take a step back come the Master War Revision, and we're going to end up seeing a couple of major changes to this deck, mainly because, you know, you can't just get free advantage off of the Mega Fleet. Now, in the future, deck will still be able to OTK, same that as it always has, alright? Like, you just drop the Cyber Dragon on the field, chomp chomp, contact fuse into Mega Fleet if need be, or if not, you know, you just get to keep a 2100 body on the field and you just OTK your opponent. Pretty straightforward, quite honestly. So, this is Cyber Dragons with a little bit more oomph for the current format. So, and triple copies of Cyber Dragon, an auto 2100 beat stick that I can special summon and beat my opponent down. Really cool interaction with this card, though. You know, machine dupe with Cyber Dragon Core. It's really good. And we also have triple copies of Cyber Dragon Core, adding a copy of our Cybernetic Overflow, or Cyber Emergency, or Rev system from our deck to our hand. It's really good. And then also, the cool interaction with this is getting to banish it from the graveyard and special summon a Cyber Dragon. I hate that effect so much. I've lost so many Cyber Dragon monsters to it. We have triple copies of Veer, making everything level 8 or adding a Cyber Dragon from your deck or graveyard to your hand. This card is also the bane of my existence. We have one copy of Cyber Dragon Veer. It becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field. If you normal or special summon, except during damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense mode. So it's another extender. So basically, you can do cool things with hers to make things become level 5, combo off. And, you know, we might even see some double infinity boards here in the near future. Considering the fact that this deck does, you know, get unrestricted from its extra deck lock. Triple copies of Naxter. Just the ability to special this off is one of the best things, and reviving from the grave is really good. 2 copies of Galaxy Soldier. A lot of people on the fence between 2 to 3. I do think the 3 is the brick. Cutting down to 2 definitely does give you a lot more leeway just to quickly make the infinity, or, you know, trigger your effects. We have one copy, Just Crew. It is a machine. It's the primary reason why I play it, to tide you over opponent's stuff and contact with it. We have triple copies of Gamma and one driver, pretty standard. And then opting to play DD Crow right now at 2 as a counter to the format. This could change in the future, depending on how things go, but definitely up in the air right now for this. Triple copies of the Machine Duplication. Triple copies of Cyber Emergency. We have one copy of Repair Plant, one Foolish Barrel, 2 copies of Overload Fusion, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Rev System, 1 copy of the Cyberload Fusion. This card just guarantees OTKs on your opponent. Triple copies of Infinite Permanence, 1 Cybernetic Overflow, wrapping up the main deck. Down in the extra deck, we have 1 Fortress Dragon, 2 Mega Fleet, 2 Rampage, 1 Twin, 2 Infinity, 2 Nova, 1 Phoenix, 1 Lambda, 1 Gravity Controller, 1 Mirage, and 1 copy of Zeger. Side here we have 2 Droll and Lockbird. Very good that you can just interchange these with the Crows for the matchup. 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Dark World and No More, 2 Different Dimension Ground, triple copies of D-Barrier, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping up the Cyber Dragon deck list for everybody. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing how this deck will adapt in the near future, just because of what we've been given to deal with in the format. And remember, the format is going to be adapting for a little while. It's going to be a little while before people start to solve things. It's also going to be a little while before events kind of return back to the game. So we'll steadily get there. Now, next up, we have Infernoids. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This deck scares the living crap out of me. Now, this deck, basically, you get a couple of options here. We're going to just start disrupting our opponent. We're going to slam Lightning Storms on the field. and we're not going to care about what our opponent does. I think this is probably one of the more interesting builds I've seen. Also, in Mystic Mind style, smile, which is very nice, by the way. Put this card to 1. We have 1 copy of Antra, 1 copy of Atondel, triple copies of Decatron, 2 copies of Deviati, 1 Harmadic, 2 copies of Unaku, 1 Petruli, 1 Pirmaeus, triple copies of Seismitus, and 1 copy of Siget, wrapping up your monster line. Pretty standard, honestly. We have 1 barrel from a different dimension. I haven't seen this card see play since Zombies, and here we are. It's actually back. We have triple copies of Lair Darkness, triple copies of Lightning Storm, triple copies of Monster Gate, 2 copies of Mystic Mind, 1 for 1, triple copies of Pot of Extravagance, 1 Terraforming, triple copies of Void Imagination, triple copies of Void Vanishment, and 1 copy of Void Feast. Void Feast going down to 1 has pretty much become a standard at this point. Most builds, yeah, they're usually just citing in the extra copies. I think the coolest thing was in other builds in the past, we've seen like the extra Void Feast be cited, and you got like trap tricks and things seeing play in the deck, where you can just it's just extra copies of Void Feast, or Imperm, evenly matched that you want to play it with. It's the cool interactions like that that I look at Infernoids and I'm like, you're really cool at the long run here. We also have 1 Almirage, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Hida, 1 Gravity Controller, 2 Crusadia Equimax, 1 Borreload, 1 Barricade Borg Blocker, 1 Akashika Magician, triple copies of Tiara, and triple copies of Ints. Side deck here we have triple Lava Golem, triple Called by the Grave, triple MST, triple Evenly Matched, 1 Red Reboot, and 2 copies of Void Feast, wrapping up this little Infernoid deck. This card, it's so good. I want to sub-rant about it. Please, put this to 1 so we don't have to deal with this in the format. I mean, we'll still have to deal with it, but, 1 is tolerable. I can draw the MST Cosmic for it, Twin Twister if I have to, and just rip it apart. And the last deck we have here is actually Dinosaurs. Now, this is interesting because we have the 1 Gizmek Orochi in here, or Gizmek Kaku, excuse me. This was actually doing work. Also, if you notice, this dinosaur list is very much geared out for the current format. Also, that's a Mistworm I see. It's 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner for those of you that forgot. If this card is sync or something, target 3 cards your opponent controls. Return those targets to the hand. I just, once again, want to say that we forgot about Mistworm's existence at this point. So, definitely interesting that 2 Trishul and 1 Mistworm. I wonder how much this actually came up. This is pretty spicy. Alright, so we have triple copies of Baby Sarasaurus. We have 1 Pankratops, 1 Doggoron, 1 Giant Rex, 1 Gizmek Kaku, 1 Dracalia, triple copies of Miscellaneous Sarasaurus, 1 Pterodon, triple copies of the Soul Eating Oviraptor, triple copies of the True Agmizad, the Vanisher, and we have 1 copy of Listogasm, poor guy, he's limited to 1, 2 copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 2 copies of Dark Hole, 1 Dragonic Diagram, triple copies of Fossil Dig, 1 Lightning Storm, triple Lost World to 1 Mystic Mind. Once again, I want to say, please do something about Mystic Mind. Triple copies of Pot of Extravagance, 1 Set Rotation. Oh, so we give them, so we take the Mind and we give them the Lost World. Okay. We have 1 Terraforming. We have triple Evenly Matched and 2 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Oh no, we take the Diagram, give them the Lost World, right? We have, 2 Imperms wrapping up the main deck here. Extra deck, we have 1 Pentastag, because we're just going to OTK with the Ultimate Conductor. We have 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 IP Masquerena, triple copies of the Punisher, 1 Dugress the Timeless, 1 Logia with 2 Dolka, 1 Abyss Dweller, 2 copies of Trishul, and that 1 Hot Mistworm, by the way. I just want to also iterate, this is spicy. I haven't seen this card in so long. We have 1 Artifact Scythe, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird, triple Nibiru, 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Dark World No More, 1 Hatronade, and triple copies of Artifact Sanctum, wrapping up Dinosaurs. And honestly, the chunk of deck profiles I have here, I know the whole format's going to be shifting here. I know we have a ban list revision. We got some other crazy stuff coming out here. I get it, all right? But players still want to see ideas. They still want to see where, the format's been, what ideas are working for other players. And, players want to adapt these concepts. And it's very, very important to understand that. So we'll see in the near future how many of these ideas stay relevant. So guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well guys, I'm out. The ride never truly ends. Thank you patrons for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.